Hello and welcome back to the Banner Saga with me, Rune of Red. How you doing? Hope you've been well. I've been sick. I don't know if you can tell in my voice or not. I'm running the risk of recording right now and not having a cough attack right now. Last we left off, things aren't looking so good. We had to stop because things were just getting bad for our morale. We have 12 more days of supplies, 5 are down, and we gotta talk to, I think that's Hogan, I'm not sure. So, we're gonna do that. Hope you've been well. Today is Sunday, so it'll probably be Monday, so I hope you're having a good Monday when this releases. Alright, let's talk to Hogan. I was right. Alright. Let's see, I have to just remember what his name was, or how his thing went. Just take it easy for a while. People are noticing. Oh, they've noticed, have they? We're on edge of dying daily, and you want me to take it easy. Gods, I should be plowing twice as many fields. You understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Hogan. It's not just you who suffers. Right. So you get married, have kids. Now I'm supposed to settle down too, yeah? What happened to? The two brothers clam up as you approach. That's right. I've got a kid to take care of. Cool your head, Hogan. Hogan departs, leaving Hogan looking awkward. Look, what brings you around? Sorry, it was none of my business. No, but it's no secret. I like women, Rook. They like me. They like the scar. Forget it. Listen, all this death. Every night half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook, be honest. This is good living. Half the world is just tilling soil till they keel over. What kind of life is that? We're lucky. You could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against but boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all of this. Boy, you know, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, I'm not sure that I agree. Look at it like this. We're fighting to the death almost every day, yeah. You can curl up in a little ball of fear. You can go hide in the woods eating nuts and appreciating leaves or some such nonsense. Or you can enjoy the struggle. Know which one I pick. Anyway, just so you know, I'd never go for Ellet. Promise you that. Or I'll leave. All yours. Sorry. Appreciate it, Hogan. You depart, unsure whether your opinion of Hogan has changed for the better or worse. I mean, I don't like it, but at least he's honest. We gotta rest for a few days. We'll go for 7. There. It's not the best, but hopefully we'll get more supplies before then. Alright, so after that craziness, we're back on the road. Sorry. Like I said, I'm not feeling great. But hopefully we can make it there in 7 days. And hopefully we get more renown before then. The scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something, he says. Patches of blue model her pale skin, but her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. Even just carrying her alone could kill her in her state like this. Or, oh, that's a woman. Whoops. Even just carrying her alone could kill her in a state like this, says a woman. We could be in danger here. Points out another. Keep moving, but let the healers tend to her. Keep moving, but let the healers. Fighters stay alert for any threat while the caravan moves on. The healers rub the girl's arms and legs under blankets. She says nothing, only shakes her head. So I probably just killed somebody there. I get it, morale has declined, but honestly, it looks like we're gonna make it. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not sure what this is. Yep, there's Wyrmtoe. An old man sits astride an overgrown portion of the trail. You lost? You ask? He adjusts the leather strap on his head and says, No, are you? He jumps up and shuffles toward the caravan, his tattered clothes revealing no weapons. Well, I've seen better, the old man says, peering into the supply wagons. But I'll join you. He stands next to a fighter, throws his beard over his shoulder and puffs up his chest. The fighter grins and the stranger exhales, asking, What are we waiting for? Lead the way! Who are you and what are you doing out here? They call me Honor, or anything else you like. Or no. They call me Honor, or anything else you like. A man goes where he pleases, doesn't he? His stern look is more comical than intimidating, but you stop looking for answers. You're welcome to join if you can keep up the pace. Keep pace? The old man puffs through his mustache. No fleeter than old Unar. And husbands, mind your wives. I'm cursed with the golden tongue, not silver. The caravan enjoys a good laugh as they start moving once again. So, alright, there. Morale has improved. We'll make it with plenty of time to Wyrmtoe.
Wyrmtoe was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Varl living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
Oh boy. I forgot to turn on my timer. I guess I've been at it for like 3 minutes, so another 12 or so. The Varl find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here. But back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone named Kuruma. Oh boy. Well, I'll be damned. Kuruma, it's been a long time. Yeah, so it has. So what brings Ingvar to Wyrmtoe with his own village of humans? Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the meat house. As you follow the old Varl into Meager Town, you catch him quietly saying, Is it or anyone else? Sorry. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. I want to go north and find out what's happened at Blotspoker. Some think we should go to the Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Varl town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You've got women, children. Different gravel pitch. We could pitch in, make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. The Varl here are here to get away from civilization, not make one. Is Krumer's call? It won't be long before the dredge are here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorundur what's going on. Who's Jorundur? Varlkin. Well, as close to one we have. Ingvar. Where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest. But once yours is ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jorundr won't listen to a tired old varl like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your old friend Inyar here. Ingvar. They listen to Ivor? Ha! He hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to do, but don't be long. Well, geez. Okay, so, yeah, we're here. Let's go to the market first. We need to get supplies. 1 renown gets 4, so we can get 20 supplies. It effectively doubles us to 8 days worth. We need it. And none of this was worth it. I mean, yeah, not worth it. Okay, and then I think we should talk. Kuruma, or no. Kuruma, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I've never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. How did you get all these Varl to follow you? So who is Ingvar? Bet you have some incredible stories. I think this is one of those ones where we get to learn the character, so we'll start with the first one. Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much left for me to do, or wasn't much for me left to do, so I started training other Varl to fight. Got tired of that. Made a place in Wyrmtoe. They still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing though, don't it? So who is Ingvar? Ha! I'm surprised he never told you. I'm just surprised he can stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us long ago. I mean, the dredge bashing type. He was called Ingvar then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle and gossip. I bet you have some incredible stories. I might. Or I could be the most boring Varl they've ever met. Depends on how much you like killing dredge. Ask me again someday. Might tell you about the time we fielded Adiox with whale teeth. And why? Wow. Ingvar is, I think I picked the right voice for him. He's like the grizzled veteran that's done all the crazy stuff. Any wisdom on fighting dredge? Depends on how much you know. They're all armor. Tap them hard enough through. Tap them hard enough though and it'll shatter. Line up a whole row of slag and they'll explode on each other all the way down. You get in a big brawl, half your time is spent setting them up for it. And if you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quick. Sometimes the slag he's calling won't even show up. We already knew that. I best leave you to your business. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Ingvar. Okay, so there's that. Show you where we're at, get you refreshed if you've been like me and away from the map for a while. Okay, so last we left off, we started over in Frostfeller and we've worked our way over towards Wyrmtoe. Now, it looks like that a lot of the, well, first off, Wyrmtoe. In the foothills of Wormscale Mountains, the Varl created a small town beneath tall pines, overlooking the Nordfelling wastes. Few come here, aside from those looking for seclusion. So that's Wyrmtoe. Blotsbalker. This is where some of the Varl want to go. Throster, 4th king of the Varl, built Blotzbalker as a new seat of power during his reign. Too much protest from the established clans of Grofheim. Thruster's mysterious death soon thereafter left in its wake many unanswered questions, as well as a sprawling stone fortress full of despondent Varl. Only the most iron-fisted and stubborn remain. Okay, so that's where they want to go. Okay? And where we're going to is well, they want to go to Grofheim. So, and we've been to Grofheim. We saw what happened there. It's not looking great. So, but they want to go that way. Alright. Alright. Well, do I dare leave right now? I guess I do. We don't want to waste any supplies because we need all that we can get. Love the music. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but... Alright, let's leave. And we're on our way. Grofheim's quite a few days out, says Kuruma. But nothing's worse than crossing the waste, I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from the dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half the town of Wyrmtoe joins you. And we got more supplies. So we now are up from 8 days to 12. Now down to 11. And our morale is poor again. A woman's stifled screams failed to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by this first sign of new life since the trip began. Call for a day of rest and celebration. When the baby's cries replace a mother, the entire caravan cheers. You raise your drink to the family, saying, Tomorrow! Tomorrow! Man, I cannot. Sorry, like I said, phlegm has been getting me. Tomorrow, we rest and feast to strength and long life. Again, everyone cheers, glad to forget their worries for some small time. That brought up our stuff, even if just for a day. But it kills us, and it was only for a temporary. Keep going. We got a Godstone up ahead, it looks like. A trail of blood leads to a clearing where you find a large, wounded Varl. He is gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for the heavy bleeding, you'd leave this one alone without a second thought. I say we can help if you want. In a heartbeat, the Varl is on his feet, swinging his massive weapon. You jump clear as the cudgel smashes through the trunk of a tree. Your party scatters to avoid the falling timber. Once you recover, the Varl is long gone, leaving only another trail of blood, which you decide against following this time. So he was insane. I don't know. Man. More bleak than anything. We're almost to the Godstone. It's a big Godstone. The Godstone of Marek looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfelling waste being filled with water at one time. But the Godstone stands as a reminder to the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing! Shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child has found another hiding in the snow. Then a third is discovered. Yeah. Let the caravan take their time, I suppose? By the end of the second day, the scavenger hunt still continues unabated, and even you are starting to feel something in the back of your mind, like you need to have one of the scales. You shake it off, uncertain to whether to let this continue. Get the caravan out of there. That's not what I wanted to do. You start to wonder if something unnatural has a hold on their minds when the call to leave is met with open aggression. Ivor helps you get them moving again, and you wonder how long they would have kept searching if you let them. I'd love to, but right now our day supplies are looking bleak right now. We're gonna need everybody we can get. Oddleaf calls you over, grinning. A row of women holding bows of differing age and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch, just as the wind shifts as she lets go. Her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. I'm gonna stand by the women. The men argue their point, but eventually relent. Thanks, says Oddleaf. To be honest, it was harder than I expected. But the more people who can hold their own, the better. The women return to camp not just as clansmen, but as fighters. There you go, morale has improved. And we've lost clansmen. Oh, well, that's because we gained fighters. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, a concerned woman tells you. Counted these myself yesterday. No mistake. This keeps up. It'll be starving before long. To deter any further theft, you discreetly place some trusted guards by the caravan. You hear a few people casually point out the extra manpower, but nobody seems to raise an alarm for now. And I think I'm gonna camp here. We need to. So, things are still bleak, but at least we are many. And hopefully, next time, we'll be on our way to Grafheim, and hopefully better things await us. Anyway, alright, well, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you dislike this video, please leave a dislike. And if you want to see more like this, please subscribe. Helps me out and I appreciate it. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll catch you later. Adios.